It's a pleasure to welcome you to this third annual Martin Luther King Day of Service observance, and it also welcome you to this beautiful.
Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be invited back to share with you on this very special occasion. The Main Street Singers from Fremont High School would like to share with you the words that are inscribed on the Statue of Liberty. Give me your tired, your poor.
Give me your tired, your poor.
Life accomplishments. Philistine, in addition to the above, is past mayor for the city of Muskegon Heights, serving in that position from 1999 to 2007. She served on that city's council from '74. Because of her deep community involvement and service over the years, Philistine has been awarded countless honors, including Michigan Women's Foundation's Women of Achievement and Courage Award, and the Muskegon Community College Woman of Accomplishment Award. It is such a personal pleasure for me to welcome to our community Mrs. Philistine Wilkins.
As I told you, I was born in Oklahoma, this small town there. And you're always longing to leave a small town. But what I found out after leaving there, because all of my relatives that came to see us, you know, I tried to be real kind and smart, so maybe they'll take me away. Because it was 10 of us kids, and I had it, and there was a blind school, and we were all black. And that was the distinction for us. In Oklahoma, there were about 30 black towns that were predominantly black because they wanted self-determination. You know, they wanted to conduct their business where we don't have the racial problems and the things that were going on back in the 30s. 10 miles away from Taft, you encountered the bigotry and everything, the segregation. But if you stayed there, you were in a safe haven. The teachers were black. We had doctors at the hospital, the mental institution. Everybody there was black. So there was an opportunity to learn, but there was not, of course. I came back to Muskegon. I was shocked. I went to the NK Theater, and they said, the black people got to go upstairs. And down south, they said, the black people got to, you knew you had to go upstairs. And I enrolled in community college. They had a prom, but we couldn't go. You know, they had a job for an operator. I went and applied for the job for operator. And when I left that time, they threw my application in the waste paper basket. Then I went back. It wasn't, we know that there are many miles to go before we get to Dr. King's dream in total, but we think we've made some progress. But sometimes we slip back, and sometimes you wonder how all of this could happen. We were making progress, and then even as I was on the County Board of Commissions sworn in last week, we were waiting for one of the commissioners to come in. He was late, and we were all sitting there waiting. And it's 10 men on that commission and me. And he turned to me and he said, I expected you to be late. and I said, why? He said, because you're a woman. You know? So, but at least it was a little bit better than what I thought it was. All of us play a part in the plan. And NCCS is doing the work of Dr. King. I'm sure you have some goals to reach because of housing needs in this country. More people are hungry, more people are out of work. You see the unemployment rate is affecting the whole United States. You're seeing people in Dr. King's vision. He knew where he wanted to go. He wanted equality for everybody. And it's going to take a long time because if the vision is clear, it doesn't happen overnight. It may take 10 years or it may take 100 years. But we must constantly check ourselves. Where are we now? What are we doing? And what are you doing? And where are we going to go?
Where there's doubt, true faith in me. Make me a channel of your peace. Where there's despair in life, let me bring hope. Where there's darkness.
Today we have had an opportunity to continue to learn from the teachings of Dr. King. As President Obama helped our nation mourn the loss and injury of our fellow citizens in Tucson, his words reflected many of the ideals of Dr. King. So as we close today and return to our respective work, let us reflect on our President's words, which I believe Dr. King would have been very proud to hear. As President Obama stated, at a time when our discourse has become so sharply polarized, at a time when we are far too eager to lay the blame for all that ails the world at the feet of those who think differently than we do, it is important for us to pause for a moment and make sure that we are talking with each other in a way that heals, not in a way that wounds. He also closed by saying, we may not be able to stop all evil in the world, but I know that how we treat one another is entirely. I take this.